Hello. Today we will talk about the form of Wotan or Woden, which comes to me pretty often nowadays. Form of Wotan, Wotan or Woden, known as Grimnir, which means the grey one. This is the form of Wotan which manifests as a guy with one eye, pretty dark grey hood, a sinister face, and the ravens. This is a form of Odin associated with myths corresponding to his descent in the underworld in order to seek his son Balder. So, this is essentially a form of Odin, burdened by grief, in pursuit of hidden knowledge to resurrect his beloved son, who is killed by god Loki. Now, Grimnir as a form of Wotan is energetically much more different than other well-known forms of Odin. Grimnir is a form of Odin which corresponds to heavy necromancy, baneful magic, sinister visions, soul travel, descent into the lower worlds. Grimnir is the most politically incorrect form of Odin by the modern standards. And so, if one desires to work with Grimnir, one should be prepared to be terrified. How to call Grimnir? That's the question. How to call this form of Odin? It is simple. Since this is a form of Odin connected to the underworld, use of black sun meditation to raise the sacred space and pronouncement of the name Grimnir will be enough, if repeated over and over, to call this form of Odin up. This form of Odin is really dark and necromantic, so offerings of your own life force or life force of other human beings or animals should appease this form of Odin, because this form of Odin is at the edge of death itself. Form of Odin exhausted via traveling to the underworld, burdened by grief, burdened by loss of his son Balder, and this form of Odin will accept any offering as long as it gives life force. This form of Odin will teach the most forbidden aspects of his knowledge. However, this form of Odin is the most dangerous to work with. So, I gave the instructions you need to work with this form. The last piece of information is this form is easier called at night than during the day. Thank you for watching and see you next time.